All right, guys, so today we're going to look at passing the single leg X position. So a couple of don'ts for me as the person that's standing here to start with is number one, I want to make sure that this leg is not too close to my partner. If he's able to grab this leg at all, whether the ankle or on the pant leg, then he's able to make the sweep and start making his leg lock entry. So first thing I want to do is take this foot too far away from him to be able to grip, but also make sure that I'm still able to maintain good balance. Second thing we're going to do in this position is we're going to drop our weight down and we're going to put the shin into our partner's floating ribs. But make sure you don't expose the heel too much. It's not too much of a problem if we're just playing like IBJJF rules. But if we're playing leg lock rules, if I start turning and lifting the heel, then I give him the opportunity to start going for heel hooks, leg locks, etc. So try to keep your foot flat on the floor as much as possible. So get your base, we're going to drop the shin down into my partner. Initially, I'm going to make a connection. So I'm going to grab hold of the collar, I'm going to pull myself into my partner. So I get myself low and I collapse his legs down. Free hand is going to grab the outside of the trousers on the knee. Then as soon as I feel like my base is set, I'm going to take the hand off of the collar, I'm going to come to the toes. Don't go to the heel, I want you to go to the toes so we kind of get like this taut of the knee as we push off. Little rotation of the body so that it gives a little bit of space for the heel to disappear. As soon as the heel disappears, we're going to base the hand. But as we base the hand, we're going to kind of switch the hips so my shin comes into my partner's hips. So my shin comes in, my hand is going to base onto the floor. So we kind of get like this floating action. He's still got kind of like this butterfly hook that's stuck in my leg. But if we take a big back step here, should be pretty easy to get rid of. Or if he's being a little bit of a pain with that, I can always punch his leg away, pull my knee back to my chest and step back. So a couple of options. Number one option, I can either switch, come to the knee on belly, or I can slide down to the inside of my partner's arm, move back into this reverse side control position. So again, single leg X position. First of all, don't let him grab the leg. Start to get our weight down, put your shin through the floating ribs, make a connection, pull in nice and close. Grab the outside of the trousers, hand comes to the ball of the foot, start to push away, twist your hips a little bit to help clear the space. Then it's going to be a switch. Shin comes in and base. Big back step off, drop your hips down in front of his arm, so then we can start to move our hips back. Turn in when we're ready, and into side control. Okay, so the second stage or second part to this is we're going to do all the same stuff. Make sure your leg is away, make sure the shins are crossed. We're going to pull ourselves in close. We're going to make the grip, and we're going to clear the foot off. So we're going to still do the same thing. So I'm going to switch my base, post my hand onto the floor. But this time, as I start to back step off, my partner is like following with that butterfly hook. You can see as he starts to follow, his hips start to turn. As his hips start to turn, we're going to float off of our partner. We're going to float and switch to the opposite side. So we go for this folding pass position. My shin, my knee comes down between his legs. Immediately get down in nice and close and get your underhook. Probably going up towards like fully to the head is going to be difficult, so we're just going to make a grip on the back here. So a couple of pass options. Number one pass option is that we're going to go cross face, start to flatten our partner out, make sure that our knee clears the knee, smash through and into the mount. Just go back into the same position. Or second option, we take this foot, hook behind the Achilles, bring my partner's foot forwards, block the leg, and then move ourselves off to the back. Either pull them back in towards us for the pass, or start to lift, and we have the back take option. So again, here, all the same stuff. Get yourself in close, peel off the toes, we base, we go to back step. As he's lifting that butterfly hook, we're gonna do a nice big switch of the hips into the folding pass. Reach around, grab hold of the back of the gi. Number one, cross face, clear the knee, smash through into the mount. Number two, Pull the leg forward, block, move around, and take the back. All right, guys, so the last one we're gonna do on this video, again, we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna get our base set, we're gonna pull in at the collar, make the grip, peel the heel off. So either number one, I just prefer the knee cut to the other options. Or number two, maybe my partner's reached up and he's grabbed hold of my collar. So he's pulling down, switch the grip. So he's pulling me down. This back step's not gonna be the best option, because now when I try to do the back step off, because he can keep my posture collapsed, he's gonna be able to roll me over the top. So anytime the collar grip, the knee cut's gonna be the better option. Or maybe he doesn't have the collar grip, and like I already said, knee cut's your preferred option. We're gonna take our hand, we're gonna reach in for the underhook. So just base your hand on the floor. We're gonna move ourselves across to the far side, put your knee down to the floor, but notice my top foot. I'm gonna keep my top foot hooked over the top of his leg. Like we normally would do for a knee cut, we're gonna put our weight down, keep our head in nice and close. So two options that we have. Number one option, if he's not putting up a lot of resistance, I can use my knees, I can push back into my partner's legs and move myself in for the pass. Have your legs back, please, Matt. Or second option, if he's really framing and making this move difficult, we can take this outside leg over the top of his leg, back step off, and come through to the back. So again, one more time. From the single leg, weight down, make our grips, peel off, hand immediately goes down for the underhook. Start to move our weight to the opposite side until our knee drops to the floor. Number one option, if he's not putting up a lot of resistance, use your knee, drive it in, drop the hips, kill the hips. Number two option, here he puts frames in, making life difficult, over the top of his leg, back step, through to the back. All right, guys, if you're liking this video, don't forget to like, comment, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.